On behalf of the elementary principals in the Hatboro-Horsham School District, it is my pleasure to welcome your child and your family to kindergarten. Since 2017, the school district has offered a full-day kindergarten program. We focus on the social, emotional, academic, and physical development of our young learners. The kindergarten teachers from across our 4 elementary schools collaborated to create this preview of the kindergarten day. Our intention is to create learning communities that are safe and welcoming for everyone, where each child feels a sense of belonging. We look forward to welcoming your child and your family to kindergarten in September.
Your child's first school experience is coming up soon, and you may have some questions, and we are here to help. The first few years of education and preparedness are the most crucial part to establishing a solid foundation from which children can adapt to the school system and learn successfully. Along with reading, writing, math, and centers, the Hatboro-Horsham School District Kindergarten program also focuses on social development. Skills like these cannot be learned until children take their first steps into kindergarten. Now, let's take you through an average day of what the Hatboro-Horsham's kindergarten program looks like. To start off the day, each class will have a morning meeting. Morning meeting is a time when the class sits together, greet each other, and talk about what their day will look like. This is an important part of the school and classroom environment to interact with each other. Here at HH, we practice responsive classrooms.
I love responsive classroom. Responsive classroom is integrating academic skills and social and emotional skills. We integrate them together to create an environment where children are safe, joyful, and it's engaging so that they can grow and learn every day.
Up next for the day is ELA, also known as English Language Arts.
English Language Arts is a great time in kindergarten. In the beginning of the year, we work with our letters and sounds, and before we know it, the kids are tapping out 3-letter words and blending them together and reading words. In shared reading, we read both fiction and nonfiction stories, and we work on different strategies for the children to understand the stories and work on their comprehension skills as well as their decoding skills.
Along with ELA is kid writing. Kid writing is a significant area we at HH focus on.
In kindergarten, I'm really excited that we use the kid writing model. It is both developmentally appropriate and it's a lot of fun. Kid writing starts off with students writing phonetically, meaning they learn how to write what they hear. So the word giraffe might start with a J in kid writing, which is perfectly fine because they're really learning how to apply the phonics skills that they're learning, and it makes them take ownership of their writing at an early age.
Let's take a look at our favorite part of the kindergarten day, centers.
In kindergarten, centers are a time for students to get out of the whole group type of learning, and they get to go into small groups and learn different things on their own during their own exploration. So they get to choose from a few stations, and in those stations they get to learn some of those skills that we've been learning at that time. They're usually set as games or things that they can be creative with. And what really helps them is that they get to take turns and they do really well at problem solving themselves, and we're trying to get them to an independent point at which they learn how to do these centers themselves.
After lunch and recess, students will attend their specials.
Kindergartners participate in daily specials that include gym, where they learn working together in cooperation and exercise, library, where they get to take out books and read, art, where they'll use a variety of mediums of art materials, music, where they sing songs and learn rhythms, and STEM, which stands for science, technology, engineering, and math, where they'll learn coding and how to use technology safely.
In kindergarten, mathematics is learned through an interactive, hands-on exploration that builds a strong foundation for mathematical understanding.
A kindergarten math classroom is filled with the voices of children talking about math. Our goal is to help create an environment where the children feel safe sharing their ideas, discussing math, and interacting with one another. There are 3 components to our math time: Number Corner, Problems and Investigations, and Workplaces. Number Corner helps build number sense. Problems and investigations are whole group activities that start with a problem and they lead to periods of independent or partner work. Workplace stations are engaging math activities that offer ongoing practice and key skills. Math is all around us. The children will dig deeper into all these concepts and more when they enter our classrooms in September.
Now let's hear from a few of our HH students about their favorite kindergarten memory.
My favorite kindergarten memory is going to the Geo Nature Center and exploring nature. Kindergarten's nice because we get to learn about math, counting by 2s, 10s, 5s, and it's good. I could write in journal because we get to color and write sentences. I learned that 10 plus 10 equals 20. And that I can count to 100 and also by 10s. I liked 50s Day because we got to do fun stuff and we got to dress up in 50s clothing and do hula hooping and make root beer floats. Because Miss Cameron's a nice teacher. I like doing sight words because I like making sentences. My favorite part about kindergarten is recess and morning reading and the ABC countdown. My favorite part of kindergarten is writing because I one time wrote 4 pages long and it goes all, and the classroom got to hear my story. And then I got a fuzzy because I waited so long. Then we got the tadpoles and because I like watching them grow into something that looks a lot different than they are when they're babies.
Lastly, let's meet the dedicated, talented kindergarten teachers of the Hatboro-Horsham School District. Miss Bass-May Jin, Mrs. Bazar, Mrs. Caldwell, Mrs. Carlo, Miss Chamberlain, Mrs. Couch, Miss Jones, Mrs. Cobert, Mrs. Kowalik, Mrs. Pinter, Miss Reed, Mrs. Shook, Mrs. Teitelbaum, and Mrs. Williamson. Kindergarten is an important year full of wonder and discovery. We can't wait to see you for the next school year.